Hello, and welcome to this segment of Preparing for Success on the ACT Math Exam with Roger Melton. Be sure to download and print the accompanying handout for this podcast. Enjoy.
The following important ideas involving angles will be applied to answer questions you can expect to see on the ACT test. The first idea states that the sum of the angles which form a straight line equals 180 degrees. The sketches illustrate this fact. In the top sketch, the sum of the right angle, 60 degrees, and 30 degrees makes 180 degrees. In the second sketch, it shows that two angles whose measures are 140 degrees and 40 degrees form a straight line and have a sum of 180 degrees. The second important idea states that the sum of the interior angles of a triangle equals 180 degrees. The sum of the interior angles, 60, 95, and 25, equals 180 degrees. The third box shows angles 1 through 8, formed by two parallel lines cut by a third line called a transversal. This is the transversal. Pairs of angles which are equal in measure are written in the box, and they are opposite angles equal. These pairs are angles 1 and 4 being equal, 2 and 3 are opposite, they are equal in measure, 5 is equal to 8, and 6 is equal to 7. Alternate interior angles are equal. These angles are pairs including 3 and 6, they have the same measure, and angle 4 is an alternate interior angle with angle 5. Corresponding angles are equal. These angles are pairs 1, 5, 3, 7, 2, 6, and 4, 8. The following examples will show how these important ideas can be used to answer questions on the ACT test. The measure of the vertex angle of an isosceles triangle is x minus 20 degrees. The base angles each measure 2x plus 30 degrees. What is the measure in degrees of one of the base angles? This is a sketch of the triangle. This is an isosceles triangle whose base angles have measure 2x plus 30 degrees. The sum of the interior angles makes 180 degrees. We have x minus 20 degrees plus 2x plus 30 degrees plus 2x plus 30 degrees equals 180 degrees. Combining x's, you get 5x. Combining the constants, you have 40. This equals 180 degrees. 5x equals 140 degrees, and x equals 28 degrees. Base angle measure becomes the value of the expression 2x plus 30 when x is 28. You have 2 times 28 degrees plus 30 degrees equals 86 degrees. Choice E. In the figure below, lines J and K are parallel. Lines M and N are parallel. And the measure of two angles are shown. This is 45 degrees. This is 100 degrees. What is the measure of angle X? Label angle Y to be this angle. Then Y equals 45 degrees by alternate interior angles. The sum of angles X and Y becomes 100 degrees by alternate interior angles. Because y equals 45 degrees, we have angle x plus 45 degrees equals 100 degrees, and x equals 55 degrees. Choice B. In the figure below, x is on the line segment AY. Angle XYZ measures 45 degrees. And angle AXZ measures 130 degrees. What is the measure of angle XZY? That would be this angle. Label angle W. Because these two angles form a straight line, their sum is 180 degrees, so angle W becomes 50 degrees. The sum of the interior angles of this triangle forms 180 degrees because angle y equals 45 degrees and angle w equals 50 degrees, we can solve this equation for angle z. Angle z becomes 85 degrees, choice H. In the figure below, x and y lie on the sides of a triangle ABC. And the line segment XY is parallel to the line segment AB. What is the measure of angle C? Label angle Z. Angle A is 45 degrees. This equals angle Z by corresponding angles. These angles have the same measure. Because angle Z plus 30 degrees plus angle C equals 180 degrees as interior angles of a triangle, we have the equation 45 degrees plus 30 degrees plus angle C equals 180 degrees. Angle C becomes 105 degrees, choice D. In the parallelogram below, what is the measure of angle DAC? That would be this angle here. Angle DAC is equal to angle ACB, which would be this angle here, by alternate interior angles. Because this angle is 50 degrees, therefore angle DAC must be 50 degrees. Choice D. In the figure below, B is on line segment DE, and the line segment DE is parallel to the line segment AC. Which of the following angle congruences must hold? Angles 3 and 4 are alternate interior angles. They are equivalent. Choose K. Because the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees, angle ACB, this angle, plus 110 degrees plus 30 degrees equals 180 degrees. So the measure of this angle becomes 40 degrees. Because these two angles form a straight line, and their sum is 180 degrees, then this angle must have a measure of 180 degrees minus 40 degrees, or 140 degrees. Choice G. The measures of the angles of a triangle are in the ratio of 2x is to 3x is to 5x, as illustrated below. What is the measure of the smallest angle in the triangle? The sum of the interior angles of a triangle equals 180 degrees. So the measures of those angles have a sum of 180 degrees. 2x plus 3x plus 5x equals 180 degrees. 10x equals 180 degrees, so x becomes 18 degrees. The smallest angle is 2x, or 2 times 18 degrees equals 36 degrees. Choice J. In pentagon ABCDE, shown below, angle A measures 50 degrees. What is the total measure of the other 4 interior angles? Subdivide the pentagon into 3 triangles as sketched below. Other subdivisions are possible. Triangle 1, triangle 2, triangle 3. The total measure of all interior angles is 3 times 180 degrees per triangle, or 540 degrees. Thus, the sum of the other 4 interior angles is the total of all interior angles, 540 degrees, minus angle A, 50 degrees, equals 480 degrees. Choice K. In the figure below, line 1 is parallel to line 2, and line 3 is parallel to line 4. And the lines intersect as shown. What is the measure of angle Z? Label angles X and Y as shown above. Angle X equals 70 degrees by alternate interior angles. Angle X and Y are equal by alternate interior angles, so angle Y has measure 70 degrees. The sum of the angles Z and Y total 180 degrees because they form a straight line. Therefore, angle Z must be 110 degrees. Choice A.
Thanks for listening. We hope you found this podcast segment helpful in preparing you for the ACT. Please continue to the next podcast.